Well, good morning, everyone. It's Letitia with BearFruit Gardening. I hope that you're well. I swear I do. It is a beautiful morning, and it's morning. It's early. Little big girl farmer isn't up. The hubby isn't even up. Um, I'm in the garden probably for the first time this early in a long time. And really, I've been waking up around 6, between, a quarter to 6 and 6:30 for the past couple of months. And I've been trying to figure out why. I'm like, what is it to where I just keep waking up? And a lot of times people say, somebody's trying to tell you something. And I really feel like that's been the case for a long time. I've just been getting up though and sitting up in the bed, and then I'll turn the TV on, or I may sit in silence for a minute. But this is the first day I've actually gotten up and came outside. And let me tell you what I'm seeing. Let me show you. I'll try to show you. I don't know if y'all can see the squirrels. You can definitely hear the birds. Oh, there's a couple of squirrels running around over there. Right over there. Yeah, so I'm hearing a lot of stuff too. The birds and everything. It even smells different in the morning. Like just fresh, calm. It's not as humid. Yeah, just doesn't feel heavy, like it does around 11, 12 o'clock during the day when I really want to be in the garden, because it gives my time for my bones to wake up. And anybody else got that problem where you need your bones to wake up? So I'm just taking a gander, and something spoke to me this morning. I just wanted to share it with y'all, because what I'm finding out is I worry a lot. Anybody else feel that way? Like, you just worry about every daggone thing. And it's not that, I don't have faith. That's the first thing people go to. Well, your faith is weak. You need to spend more time with the Lord. Okay. It's not about that necessarily. I think we have, it could be. I'm not minimizing that at all, especially because I do believe that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And I do believe that sometimes in life you can be beat up so much, and allow things to beat you up so much that you do get in a place where you are hopeless, and perhaps even faithless. But I just feel like, when the human part of me, we want things to go good, right? We have this ideal of perfection, even when our ideal isn't perfect, but we know what the way we want it to be, right? So when things come against us, or we come against ourselves, and we feel like, oh my goodness, I'm not doing everything that I can. Why did this fail? Why is this not growing the way I want it to grow? What am I doing wrong? And then we start searching, right, for answers, and we start searching for some type of resolve. And that's just what we do as humans. And so that's not a bad thing to me. It's just the way we are. And I think it's completely okay to go through that process. But we all have to realize, though, I think that sometimes the resolve will come, but not when we want it to. So how do you deal with that? Like, what can you do to move forward in the meantime? The book tells of a time about a tree. It tells the story of a tree that is planted by the stream and sends its roots out. And so we know that the tree or plants are fed by its roots, right? And so the tree is sending out its roots towards the water, and no matter how hot it gets, the tree stays green. No matter what the conditions are, the tree still bears fruit. And I was like, my goodness, what are you doing to me? Okay, because this is my life right now, like where I believe I am. And it's not the first time that I've just, had thoughts, had feelings, had conditions where I felt like I'm not going to be successful. What I feel like success is, not what the world feels like success is, because we get to define that in our gardens, right? But, there have been moments where I just, all this stuff is coming against me, and I'm trying to figure out whether I brought it on myself or not. Trying to figure out how do I continue? How do I continue to bear fruit in this situation? Is it possible to continue to move forward? The answer is, well, what do you think? Have there been situations in your life where you felt like you could not move forward, or you had to be really creative and, you know, come up with some stuff, how to, so you could move forward and progress? Maybe there have been moments where you felt like you wanted to stop, and you had just made up in your mind that you were not, but you had to think outside of the box. I know I'm not the only one. But I do want you to share your comments. I do want you to tell me about some times, because what you have been through may not be what I've been through, but I think we don't all have to go through the same things in life to have the same experiences or similar experiences, or, the same coping skills, or the same resolves or similar resolves. We all experience crap. We all experience, crazy situations, but we also all have experienced, we can at least name one time when we have felt joy in our lives, when we have felt passion. And so I just want this to be a place where we can share those things with each other, because what I found out was that we are more alike than we think. And again, your path might not be my path, but the end game could be very, 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 very similar. It doesn't matter what we look like, how we talk, where we've come from, what pedigree we're from, if our family grew food all their lives, or if our family's farmed or not. It doesn't matter if we're rich or poor, or middle income families. It doesn't matter if we have been affected by the global condition. It doesn't matter if we haven't been. It doesn't matter if we've experienced death. It doesn't matter if we've experienced, economic hardship. It doesn't matter who we are. At the end of the day, we all have had similar experiences. And I think in this community, the gardening community has shown me that tremendously, in more ways than one, that we are a lot more alike than we think. Would you agree?